Welcome to ASN. I'm Doug Chapman. It's time for Doug's Dish. Alabama, to me, looks unbeatable. Can anyone stop the Tide? They recently dismantled Tennessee 49-10. Look at their other SEC victories over top squads, Arkansas and Ole Miss. They were closer games. This week, I'm worried about them playing Texas A&M. Texas A&M has the number one offense in the SEC, and they're led by quarterback Trevor Knight, who, when he played for Oklahoma, beat the Alabama Crimson Tide in the Sugar Bowl. Should be a very interesting one to watch in the SEC. Moving on to the group of 5 schools, the G5 is repping. Houston, Boise State, Western Michigan, and Navy are all in the top 25. And although Western Michigan sits at number 20, behind Houston at 11 and Boise State at 14, I think the Broncos are the best squad of the bunch. They remind me of some of my Marshall teams I played on back in my college days. We were a group of 5 team loaded with a ton of Power 5 talent. That's why we went on and had so much success there. Sticking with the group of 5, Houston, Tom Herman. Will he be coaching the Cougars next year? The Big 12 has announced they are not expanding to 12 teams. They're keeping it at 10. That, to me, was one of the big reasons Herman was going to stay at Houston and coach the Cougars. I don't see him sticking around. Look for a new guy in Houston in 2017. And last but not least, Louisiana Tech's Carlos Henderson went berserk versus UMass last weekend. 12 catches, 326 yards, and 5 touchdowns, which honestly is the best performance I've ever seen by a wide receiver, and I've seen a lot of football. Over his last 2 games, he's got 20 receptions, 558 yards receiving, and 8 touchdowns, and he's averaging 28 yards per catch. The Bulldogs face FIU this weekend. I'm looking forward to see if he can keep this going, because if he can, this could be one of the most prolific stretches we've ever seen from the wide receiver position in college football. That's it for this week's Doug Dish. Be sure to stay tuned to AmericanSportsNet.com and follow us on Twitter @LiveOnASN. We'll see you next time.